Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be ranking every single English-speaking Clash Royale YouTuber. Feel free to let me know in the comment section which takes you guys agree and disagree with. And guys, we'll be ranking every YouTuber based off their thumbnails, the editing of their videos, the consistency, just the overall quality, and a bit of personal opinion as well. So first off, we have Black_X. This is actually a pretty new channel created by my thumbnail designer and editor. They made their own channel, and they've been posting a bunch of Clash Royale documentaries. The channel does have some really high quality videos because they know a lot about YouTube, even though the channel is pretty much brand new. And genuinely, in like, 6 months to a year, I could see them being a really big YouTuber. And they're already growing really quickly, already getting a lot of videos with a ton of views. So I think they deserve this tier here, second to highest. And by the way, guys, I'll rank myself and Riley at the end of this tier list. So, I have a bit of controversial stuff to say about Riley. We'll see about that, though. Next up, we have Boss. Boss has been doing a really good job recently of making pretty interesting content and, kind of just creating his own niche where he covers updates, new cards, new sneak peeks, just stuff like that, tier lists as well, just like the one I'm doing right now. And not many people are really competing with him in that kind of area, so I would put him also in this tier as well. He's been doing a really good job, and I think his channel will continue to do pretty well into the future. Next up, we have Clash with Ash. Man, if this was an all-time tier list, we'd probably put him, like here or here. He's really one of the people who kind of pioneered a lot of stuff for a lot of the YouTubers here on this list. But right now, he really doesn't upload much at all. I think he quit actually uploading for a period of time, or at least quit uploading Clash Royale, that is. But I believe he recently came back to upload a few videos. It's just that, he uploaded just a few Clash Royale videos within such a long time. Maybe soon enough he could go back to, fun to watch. But right now I feel like I just have to put him here just because, he's barely uploaded at all. So I realistically can't put him much higher. So yeah. Next up we have Abdod. This guy is a YouTuber who's been starting to really get a lot of traction just very recently. He uploads these really interesting videos where he kind of just has this really interesting topic that he discusses and tries to explain. So yeah, he makes definitely pretty interesting videos in that sense, and I believe he uploads shorts as well. So for him, I have to put him up here. He could honestly even rise higher very soon if he continues to do what he's been doing, and he could keep up the success that he's been having. Alright, next up we have Nate. Now, Nate, man, he said he was going to quit like 10 times, guys. He's always saying he's going to quit Clash Royale, he's going to quit YouTube. It's been like a year since then. He still has not quit. But, on YouTube, he does upload like once every blue moon right now. So, Nate... Nah, psych, we're putting him down in the Met here, Nate just does not upload anymore. So, yeah, there's not much more to say about the guy, honestly. Now, Orange Juice, okay, we have our first GOAT tier YouTuber. Orange Juice, how could you not put him in the GOAT tier? He uploads, basically every single day. He covers Brawl Stars, Clash Royale. We're focusing on Clash Royale right now, but still his Clash Royale videos are great too, and he used to make a lot of really good tech videos. Not much anymore, but he still has a really interesting personality, I believe, for a lot of people, so he gets great views, and yeah, nothing much else to say about OJ. Next up, we have B-Rad. Now, I know a lot of people are going to absolutely get after me in the comments right now, but I'm actually going to put him at the top of the fun to watch tier. Now, before you guys comment down below, Ian, what are you doing? This guy makes the best videos ever. Why would you do this? Well, here's the thing, guys. Yes, he has, pretty decent thumbnails, I would say. His videos are definitely entertaining. People like his personality. His gameplay's solid enough. It's quite good compared to most YouTubers. But the thing is, guys, he uploads like once every 2 or 3 weeks now, which is just not much at all. I think he just doesn't enjoy the game too much right now, and that's probably why he uploads so rarely. But, even people making like these whole documentary videos, like Black_X, for example, or some other YouTubers we're going to have coming up very soon, like they upload whole documentaries in that amount of time, and he just uploads a simple gameplay video. Of course, he has some editing, but realistically, that doesn't take a crazy amount of time. I think he used to upload twice a week, so if he really put his full effort, he could probably keep uploading twice a week. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put him here just for that, honestly. Next up, we have Aragon. Aragon was one of the bigger YouTubers for a long time, kind of just like similar to me and Riley. But I feel like he kind of just lost a little bit of motivation with Clash Royale. He hasn't really been enjoying the game too much. He, stopped taking it as seriously. He stopped really pushing ladder much or playing CRL. I think now he's just like making videos still, but not as consistently. And he's not been really streaming or anything like that either. So for Aragon, I'm probably going to have to put him kind of just here because I feel like, you know, if he loses his motivation, it's going to also make his audience feel kind of down as well. So I feel like that's why he probably lost a little bit of viewership. But he's obviously a great guy, and I think if he does decide to get back more into the game sometime soon, he could definitely rise up a little bit. Next up, we have Gratz. I mean, this guy gets crazy views, man. He gets some of the most views out of anyone on this tier list, per video, that is. Like, keep in mind, guys, if he uploads a video every 2 weeks and he gets 1 million views, you know, you can't, like, say someone's doing a worse job if they upload daily and they get way less views, because, I mean, there's much more effort put into that one video if he uploads that rarely. But yeah, I mean, nevertheless, he gets crazy views sometimes, and the documentaries he makes are definitely pretty interesting. I think I saw some of the ones earlier. I haven't really seen any of the recent ones too much. But I think I do have to put him up here. You know, I've heard some interesting things going around about him, so I don't think I want to put him higher. But yeah, you guys can discuss that in the comment section. Feel free to. Next up, we have Juicy J. I mean, here's the thing. Juicy J, he's a really good streamer, but the thing is, I feel like he doesn't put too much effort into YouTube. I mean, he definitely puts effort, but, like, he has other focuses too, like TikTok, for example, Twitch. Yeah, so the thing about YouTube is that, yes, he does stream on YouTube, but he doesn't even read the chat too much, I heard. And he uploads shorts too, but they're kind of just like bits of gameplay out of his streams. And he does not really upload videos, I think. Maybe once in a while he does, but I think those are also just like pieces of his stream. So I feel like, you know, he has better focuses like in Twitch and stuff like that. I'm not trying to like pick Juicy J apart or anything like that. He's a great guy, and he's obviously doing a great job and really successful as well. If this were like an overall content tier list, he'd definitely go quite a bit higher, but since it's just mainly focused on YouTube right now, I think I will just put him probably right here, kind of just the middle of the pack for right now. Next up, we have Crusher21. Crusher21, I mean, he mainly focuses on shorts, and his shorts are definitely higher quality than some other people's shorts that we have on this list, and he does make videos once in a while, not super often, but when he does post them, they're really high quality. So I feel like if he starts focusing a little bit more on videos and a little bit less on shorts, he could get himself a really big audience. I mean, he already has a really big audience, but it's like when you get a lot of shorts views, it doesn't necessarily equate to having a very loyal audience, you know? Like, videos are what gets you a very loyal audience. But yeah, even on videos, he gets crazy views sometimes. So, man, Crusher, I mean, I don't know where I'd put him. I would say, you know, somewhere up here in this tier. You know, if he focused a little bit more on videos, then I think we could put him even in the higher tier, because, I mean, he gets crazy traction, I feel like. Next up, we have KFC. Well, I guess we call him Ken now, right? So, Ken, aka whatever people call him, like, is it like Tug or something? Mr. Tug? I don't even know what that means, like tug of war, I don't know. I'm gonna put him actually at the very top of the GOAT tier for right now. He could get dethroned, we don't know yet. But yeah, I mean, he uploads really consistently. I feel like he just understands YouTube a lot better than a lot of the other creators here, and, you know, he has a lot of interesting stories, stuff like that, so yeah, I think he deserves a really high ranking. By the way, guys, I know some people said that I don't move my head too much when I'm recording. I mean, I just try to keep myself in frame, you know. I don't want to, like, weave too much and get out of the frame. But yeah, we'll see if I feel like moving my head more later. Anyways, next up we have this guy. I'm pretty sure I forgot his name. He has had a couple things pop up on my page, I do believe, though. But yeah, I really just don't know too much about him. I know he's a shorts creator, I believe. So for him, I mean, I'll just put him in the decent tier. I really don't know too much about him. I think if he was making a lot of long-form videos, I probably would have heard more about him. So he must be mainly focusing on shorts. And I feel like to be a really good YouTuber, you have to also definitely focus on videos, because videos are really where everything is at, where you get a loyal fan base, where you can earn a lot of money, and where, you know, just everything is formed. Next up, we have Hunter. A lot of people do like to watch Hunter. I remember when he had like 10k subscribers a little while ago. He's been growing pretty quickly. And I think he has like 60k subs now. He gets pretty decent views as well. He's been streaming consistently too. He's definitely going to grow a lot, you know, over the course of the next year or so, I'm sure. So for Hunter, I mean, I don't know where exactly I'd put him. I don't know. I feel like I'll put him somewhere here in the middle of the fun to watch tier. I feel like he still has some room to grow. You know, he's going to keep growing, keep experimenting with new stuff, new video styles. But he's definitely putting in the effort and putting in the work. So yeah, great job to Hunter. Next up, we have Sir Tag. For Sir Tag, I think I'll put him, yeah, for sure all the way up here. He's one of the most consistent creators of all time in Clash Royale, and recently he did start to change some stuff. Like, he used to upload videos every single day, but now he kind of like alternates between videos and live streams. I feel like it could be kind of nice for him to make a second channel like Riley and I have, where he uploads videos on one channel, then makes streams on the other one, so he could then upload every day again. But maybe he likes this way better for one reason or another. He probably has his reasons for doing what he does. But yeah, very consistent, very high quality videos, I would say. Next up, we have Austin. Austin does do videos daily, I believe, and also he uploads shorts. Personally, I don't really like the humor that much in, like, you know, Crusher's shorts and his shorts and his content and Crusher's content that much, but like they're great guys though. You know what I mean? But it's like not for me exactly. But I know it is for a lot of people, apparently. So, you know, Austin, I mean, he's doing a great job getting out there. You know, consistent uploads, consistent shorts. I don't think he streams, but maybe he could try that, actually. I feel like he'd be a decent streamer with his personality and stuff like that. So for Austin, I mean, I probably should put him here. Yeah, I mean, he definitely could keep on growing quite a bit more. I think he has been gaining a lot of subscribers, actually, because from shorts you can gain a ton of subs, but, you know, subs aren't the only thing I'm focusing on, because, I mean, let's face it, like, if you have 1 million subscribers and you get, you know, a certain amount of views each video, it doesn't matter much if someone with less subs than you gets more views than you. Like, those subs don't do anything. What matters is views at the end of the day. So, yeah. Next up, we have Morton. Morton, I mean, I feel like he doesn't enjoy the game too much right now, you know what I mean? And it kind of reflects in his videos. Like, I know he enjoyed 2v2 ladder quite a bit, but I feel like he doesn't really enjoy the game too much anymore. I feel like he doesn't have too much passion for it right now. Maybe he does have some still. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but yeah, for Morton, I mean, I'll probably just put him somewhere around, like, you know, middle of this tier. He's definitely a great YouTuber. He uploads on 2 channels, I think. But I feel like Morton could definitely try to start streaming on YouTube and, you know, maybe trying some more unique video ideas sometime soon. But yeah, good YouTuber. Next up, we have Clash with Shane. Man, guys, I'm just eyeing Riley's icon right now. I can't wait to rank this guy at the end. All right, yeah. Anyways, we have Shane now. So for Shane, I mean, I think he uploads pretty rarely these days. I think he used to upload almost every day, like Sir Tag, but I'm pretty sure now he uploads quite rarely. He does get pretty solid views when he does upload, but it's kind of like inconsistent, I think. Sometimes he gets a ton of views, other times not as many views. So yeah, I feel like I can't put him super high just because I think he's not been as consistent as he has been in the past. So I hope he does get more consistent, and then I'd probably move him up higher. But yeah, I mean, I think for right now, I would just have to put him here in this tier. And guys, I mean, I'm trying to rank these roughly in order, but take it with a grain of salt. You know, the order could change of these. You guys could put, you know, Juicy J up here if you wanted to. Doesn't really matter too much. Next up, we do have Invader. I mean, Invader, let's see what he does. So he streams. He does stream. I don't know if he streams every day. I think somewhat often. I don't know about every day, though. I could be wrong. And as far as videos go, I mean, it's really interesting because I feel like sometimes Invader will just not upload for a long time. Then other times he gets back into it and he's really just uploading and grinding a lot. I mean, Invader's definitely doing a great job. It's just that, like, he's still like, it feels like in the earlier phase of his YouTube career, you know, he's still kind of like figuring out what exactly he wants to do. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of good YouTubers up here. I almost want to put him in fun to watch because, you know, he's definitely, you know, doing a lot of work and getting up there. But I feel like for right now, I'll just put him at the top of this tier. You know, that's not a bad thing. He's still growing. He's still doing a great job. And I feel like soon enough, as he keeps on, you know, figuring out what he wants to do with this channel, it's definitely going to move up to fun to watch. And I mean, it is fun to watch. I'm just like, trying to rank it based on, like, you know, there's these other bigger YouTubers up here. So I'm going to leave him here for now, but he's probably going to move up there soon. Next up, we have Brain Dead. I don't know much about this guy at all, but I'm pretty sure it's just another shorts creator. And, you know, I like to hate on shorts a little bit because I feel like, you know, YouTube is where it's... I mean, with YouTube, like, videos are where it's at, obviously, as I probably said a few times already. So for him, I think I just have to go for him in decent tier as well. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Next up, we have SK. I mean, SK is pretty similar to Invader, if you think about it, but he has been going after it for a little bit longer. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, SK... it's really up for grabs where you would put him, but I feel like I would personally put him in the bottom of this tier because, you know, he's been really consistent. He's been growing quite a bit recently as well, I believe, and he's been making live streams, videos, stuff like that. I feel like he just needs, like, the right break, like a really popular video to blow up, and then his whole channel will blow up and he'll really get into the mainstream. Right now, he's already doing pretty solid as well, but he's definitely going to keep on having a lot of room to grow as well. Next up, we have Hypno. I did beat Hypno at World Finals, actually. He was a really cool guy. So I believe right now he just uploads mainly bait videos on his main channel. He uploads, yeah, mainly bait videos, and he also does streams and stuff like that. The thing about it is I feel like he is still kind of like towards the start of his YouTube channel's career, just like Invader. So he's still kind of figuring out stuff, figuring out what he wants to do, figuring out how to do things. So I don't want to put him too high just yet. Yeah, I think for Hypno, I'll put him right here because he's been pretty consistent, I'm pretty sure, but he still has to, you know, be on YouTube for longer to know how everything works and like exactly what he wants to do, and, you know, if he wants to start making videos on different things too, stuff like that. Solar Fury. Now, Solar Fury, this was actually the guy who said he could beat me up. I remember he made some videos saying like what Clash Royale YouTubers he could beat up. He said he could beat me up because he saw some picture of me from like a while ago. But then like since then, it was like, or no, like a little while ago, I then showed how I had like a huge transformation that I said, okay, now I'm going to beat you up, buddy. and yeah, I've just been getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, I'll offend myself off against this guy if he comes after me. But yeah, I mean, with Solar Fury, I think he hasn't been uploading too much anymore. And also, I feel like what's a bit of an issue for him is that his videos are really inconsistent. Like sometimes he'll get, you know, like 100,000 views, then other times he'll just get like 3,000, which is kind of unhealthy to have like such a, like he can get a lot of views, but at the same time, like his core audience doesn't seem to be too strong. So I feel like he needs to grow the core audience for sure. You know what, I'll put him here, but I feel like if he gets like some more ideas and like stuff to do with his channel, he could definitely move up a little bit. Next up, we have Ufro. My boy Ufro. I believe he's also a shorts creator, kind of similar to Crusher in a way. He uploads videos once in a while as well, just on like challenges, stuff like that. But yeah, once again, I feel like videos are the way to go. You could get a lot of exposure with shorts, but it's not necessarily like as important as exposure you get from videos. So yeah, I gotta put Ufro. Where would I put him? I'd probably say somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere there. Next up, we have this guy. I think his name is Arctic. I genuinely don't remember all these people's names. I'm not trying to, like, diss anyone or anything like that. You know, this picture looks better than a picture of a brain, so that's why he's going to go above. I don't know much about him. He just does shorts. Just decent, you know. Next up, we have this guy, the Broomstick, aka Sweep. He was getting quite consistent with YouTube, but then it seemed like his motivation kind of fell off a little bit, so he's still in the early phases of his YouTube channel. He's still going to experiment a lot of stuff before he really gets into the rhythm and stuff like that. For now, he's just going to go kind of low, but, you know, nothing against him. He could definitely keep on going up as time goes on. Next up, Taco Belly and my clan member. My clan member, man, I can't rank him too low. But yeah, he does also do basically solely shorts. I think he uploads a music video every so often. So for Taco Belly, and I mean, yeah, once again, I mean, he's just kind of comparable to these other shorts creators. You know, I feel like Taco Belly, you should try to do some long-form videos soon. And you're really going to build yourself a really big core audience who will, you know, be very invested into you. So for Taco Belly, I mean, Ufro, like, you're my boy, but Taco Belly, you're my clan member, you know? So, I mean, I'll put him... Yeah, I'll put him at the top of decent. You know, he could definitely go up here. I just want that guy to make some videos. Alright, next up we have this guy. I think his name is Saxon. I keep on saying I think because I know I'm probably confusing a few of these people's names. So I don't want to offend anyone or anything like that. But yeah, so I mean, these shorts creators like Taco Belly, I think, are a little bit better. I'll put this guy like right here. Really the same story as the rest of them. Mortario is also a shorts creator as well. He does upload some long-form videos, I think. I think he made some really big videos where he was showing, like, level 1 versus level 16. The thing about those videos is that, yes, he gets, like, I think millions of views sometimes on those, but there's only, like, a certain amount of videos he can do like that before there's just nothing left for him with that. And I think, like, the videos he posts besides those ones don't really do too well. But I'm not sure. Maybe they do well. I probably have to check up on his channel again. So, honestly, he might even be higher because he does upload a little bit of videos, I think. I almost want to put him at the top of decent, but, I mean, he could even be here in fun to watch. I think I'll put him, yeah, somewhere here in fun to watch. Next up, Viper. I mean, he just uploads gameplay videos, kind of similar to what Riley and I used to do. But now we have, like, voice, we have, you know, I even have face camera. So, I feel like the issue for Viper is that he didn't really evolve, you know, like... he was one of the few people doing gameplay videos, one of the few top ladder players doing gameplay videos at first, so he was getting a lot of views, but then Riley, I, and Aragon came around, and we started just doing a similar thing to what he does, so there was a little bit more competition for him, but then he stopped really trying to try new stuff with his content, whereas me and Riley and Aragon, we have been trying some new stuff, so I feel like that is kind of what hurt his channel a little bit. And I feel like there's just a real lack of effort, if I'm being honest, but, you know, maybe he's focusing on other things in real life, so he doesn't really care too much to put his full effort into being a full-time YouTuber, so that makes sense, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Viper, I'll probably just put him in this tier. Next up, Remy Eli. He has basically the same story as Viper. The only difference is that, well, I don't even know if there is too much of a difference, honestly. I just feel like his gameplay's more interesting, though, genuinely. And also, I think Viper doesn't really play the game too much anymore, but Remy Eli is still grinding as well on top ladder and stuff like that. So Remy Eli, I mean, I think I could put him probably in this tier. Okay, guys, next up we have myself. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, like, Ian, if you rank yourself really high, man, you're arrogant, you're stuck up, and all of that stuff. But guys, keep in mind, I have an editor, I have a thumbnail designer, so, you know, we produce this content together, so it's not just about me. It's not just me ranking myself, it's also ranking my team. And my team is top-notch, guys. My team is top-notch, yo. The team of Black X as well, they work on Black X as well, that's their channel. Man, I'm putting it up here, man. No shame, you know, no shame in it, man, because they do amazing work. You know, I understand if people think I'm lower, you know, that's totally fair. I just have a lot of confidence in myself. You know, I have a second channel, main channel, you know, streaming every day, making second channel videos every day, main channel videos every day. Getting pretty decent views as well. You know, I understand if people rank me lower, you know, you could put me lower if you want to. I just have a lot of confidence in myself, you know. No ego or anything like that. I'm not trying to have like ego conversation, so I hope people don't take it the wrong way in the comment section. And guys, next up we have the most controversial figure in Clash Royale history, Riley, aka Trashly. You know, this kid, bro, you know, I was like, okay, you know, we could put him up here in GOAT tier, you know, we could put him up here, here, here. But here's the issue, he's always like, oh snap, I didn't mean to put him there. Wait, I'll move him later. But yeah, Riley's always like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna go for the Mighty Miner at 4 elixir. Weaken ability. Oh no, he has nothing to do. We just princess and barrel the tower. Like, he always makes these weird noises, and he's like, oh, he like, nah, I don't roll with that, you know? I don't roll with that. So what I'm gonna have to do is put him in the fun to watch tier. Yeah. Maybe I'm joking, maybe I'm not. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.